Hey everyone, here is my gaming table that I built from scratch. I incorporated a lot of different ideas from different people's tables and put them into my own. So let me give you a quick wrap around here of the table just so you can see all sides. And then I'll go into the features that I incorporated to make this what I wanted it to be. Alright, so let's start with the top. The first feature I wanted to have was a removable top with a vault underneath. So I kind of really liked this kind of more rusticy latch idea that someone had put in their top piece, and you can see right there that whole section lifts out, and I'll show you that a little bit later. But I wanted to have a flat top that would be very sturdy and sit down within the vault and be flush, so that we could do board games, card games, that sort of thing on the top. So I've just got some Magic the Gathering cards laid out just to give you an idea. Most boards fit no problem between the latches, and we can also throw down some black or green felt. We could do black felt for certain games, maybe X-Wing, or we could do Star Trek, do some skirmish battles on the top if we wanted to. Or we could put down green felt for like card games or Tripoli or that sort of thing, maybe Monopoly, whatever. So we have that option. The other thing about the table was I wanted to have removable legs. So these legs are all hollow. There's 4 pieces to the leg, 4 sides, and each side has 2 lag bolts in it. The nuts are inside the leg, and the way you access those nuts is this top piece comes out. There's 2 finishing nails, 1 on each side, and they sit down into holes drilled in the sides of the legs, and it's nice and sturdy, it doesn't go anywhere, and it covers up that top hole and makes it look really nice. So the next feature on the top is obviously we've got 4 cup holders, and I like symmetry, so that's why I got it like that. And it still works out great because if you're on, for example, this end, you can just reach over, grab your can, have your drink, no problem. The next thing is we've got 4 dice token pencil trays on each end, and there is craft foam that's in the bottom of that, so it's nice and cushiony, doesn't damage your dice, and if you reach in there, it's very comfortable. You don't scratch up your hands or anything like that. So each end has their own dice tray. On the sides, we have a piece in the middle that's kind of a dual purpose. First, it's structural. This board here is kind of long, so that gives it some support. If you're leaning on this, you're not going to break anything. And second, it kind of breaks it up so you can actually have 2 players on this side if you really wanted to. Coming down into those, into the area, you can pretty much put anything you want in there. Miniatures, papers, cards, if you wanted to put tokens, dice, whatever. We also have the slot that's routed out on each side for cards. So if you wanted to put your Magic the Gathering cards down in here, your extra cards, not hold them, you have that option, or any other sort of card game. The space is tall enough that it fits not only any standard size deck box, if you want to stick your deck box down in there, but it'll also accommodate taller deck boxes. So for example, this one is a standard deck box, and it has a dice tray. Take your dice with you on the bottom, and that fits in there very well. There's a lot of room in there. The last feature on the inside is that each end, this end here and the other side, both have electrical sockets in them. And those are GFIs, ground fault interrupters. So if there's any sort of short, it'll kick off right there at the switch. And each end is wired to a plug in the bottom, and then you just plug in a standard electrical cord and run it to power. So if you want to unplug the table, you just at the bottom, and that's all you have to do to shut off the power to the table. Another feature I'm going to have underneath is I've got a couple shelves areas. That's actually, it's these pieces here go out a little farther past that line and create a little kind of a little shelf on the bottom and the inside, and I'm probably going to put some LED strips in there with color changing lights. Later on, I'm probably going to incorporate some sort of shelf in the bottom so we can put all the board games and stuff down there. I haven't done that yet because I wanted to first get a feel for how people are with their legs and stuff, and if they have enough room to, you know, put their legs underneath and feel comfortable with the chairs and things like that. So that's coming at a later time. So that's pretty much it for the table here. Let me take the magic cards off there, and I'll lift the top off and I'll show you the vault. Okay, the top is off and you can see it's over there. We got a little lip that goes around on the inside, and that's what the top fits on. So as far as the base goes of the vault of the battlefield area, we've got kind of a green mat there, and that allows us just to place terrain on it, and we can skirmish right away if we want. Or we can do things like we can pull out our terra tiles, which are these little guys here, and we can just place them in there in any configuration we want and set up a whatever type of battlefield we need. We also have polystyrene that is the same shape as the terra tiles, so we can get some elevation there and do whatever type of setup we want for that. And then we also have our 1 foot by 1 foot polystyrene pieces that we can carve out and place terrain in there, whatever kind of stuff we need. These won't fit, of course, but if we wanted to put the top back on with the smaller stuff, we could leave the setup like that and continue on at another time. As far as storage goes, we have bins like this where I've created trays out of foam core, and that allows me to lift this up and take out this top piece, and then I have terrain and stuff like that on the bottom. And then the same thing with this drawer. We've got 100 orcs and dwarves there, which I can paint, and we've got more guys underneath with some dice and some pewter guys to paint. And then third drawer, got some more trees, and we get some skirmish rules we play with there and measuring stuff. So that's it for the custom gaming table I built. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thanks for watching.